We're going to talk a little bit about some social media assets, and specifically I'm going to kind of cover some YouTube stuff. And there are two primary kinds of assets that I think are particularly useful for YouTube videos. And when I say that, I mean videos that we are creating that we know will end up on YouTube as the destination. So on YouTube, you can have a couple of different kinds of components, and there are a couple of things that we want to do from the social aspect when we create YouTube specific videos. First of all, we would like to foster engagement and do things like ask for subscriptions. Hey, if you like my content, be sure and subscribe. Click the bell notification thingy and never miss an episode, that kind of thing. The other is what's called a YouTube end screen. And if you've ever watched a video on YouTube that at the very end has like a specific kind of call to action in the sense that you can have a subscribe button and then watch more videos. So we'd like to foster engagement, like I say, by getting subscriptions and growing our channel and things like that. But we also get a lot of social media juice if somebody watches one of our videos, and this is just kind of a really awesome video. I'm going to put this in the chat box. So first of all, the video itself is pretty darn sweet, but more to the point, at the end, an end screen in YouTube is basically just the last 20 seconds of a video. The last 20 seconds of a video can be designated what is called an end screen. And what happens is it is a section of the video, again the last 20 seconds, where you can ask for this kind of engagement. You see right here, as I hover over this, this is an end screen. So he's still rolling video here, and he says, oh, you can go ahead and click this to subscribe. That's one form of engagement. And you can also do things like watch more videos. So he basically, is just using content on purpose with the specific intent of letting this roll for the last 20 seconds of his video. At that point, what you can do then is add all of these little things in YouTube. A subscribe button, a watch this video or watch this playlist. You can actually have it pop up a clickable image that takes someone to a website, get my free report, that kind of thing. I'm not going to get into all those aspects and stuff, but just I'm sure pretty much everyone is at least familiar with this concept. This guy does a really good job of using an end screen, so I just kind of wanted to use it as an example. Here's just a couple of things that we can do in Camtasia to sort of foster this. So let me jump over here. And let's go to the end. I got a couple of pieces sort of racked up here. In Camtasia, one of the ways that I do this is I will just start a clip. Maybe this is just a standard clip, and I'll just scrub through this. So what I have here is just a video clip of screen capture. This is for my PowerPoint videos channel. And what you'll see is that I have some text here and a little subscribe button, and all it is a screen capture that I did some panning and tilting on. Okay, so it pans, it tilts, there's music in the background. My face is kind of in the background. It's just a subtle background. You can use any kind of video that you want. But this is just kind of a canned version of one that I can put at the end of any video that I choose, for my PowerPoint video channel. And I saved it, to my library, right? And I added some music, and anytime I create a video for YouTube that's on my PowerPoint channel, I just drop this guy at the end. I'm going to highlight remember, it's 20 seconds. The last 20 seconds, this is what will be showing in my PowerPoint videos. The point that I kind of wanted to make here is that I did it once and created this library asset. Okay, so how do you create a library asset like this? For an end screen, there's only a certain amount of area that you can put these little squares for the next video and your subscribe button. And it's what they call a safe area. And by safe area, they mean, well, for example, you can't have a link or anything like that that's down in the player controls here. Okay, so, well, that's the bottom safe area. And then, you know, for cards and stuff like that, you can't have it up here. So what they did was they designed this safe area, and when you go to add a end screen, they'll show you what that is. So what I did, this is basically what it looks like on YouTube. So when you go to add an end screen, you can choose one of these funky templates. Well, all I did was I took a screenshot of that template. It kind of shows up in the video player here. Everything in this blue outline area here with the vertical stripes, this is called the safe area. Your next video or your playlist or your subscribe button must reside in this safe area. The problem is, if you want to do something kind of creative, like I did here, and put my logo and put my tell people to subscribe, and here's a little text, and all this is text fields and callouts and an image on top of my video clip. The key is you got to make sure that you have enough room in that safe area. So here's what I did. I created this little guide, okay, and watch the way I do this to line up this text or whatever. When I'm playing around with creating an end screen, I have this little thing in my library called the YouTube End Screen Guide, and it's just this image, basically. So I drop it on top of the end screen that I'm working on, and then I just bring the opacity down. And watch what happens. See that? I can still see the safe area. So I know, oh, okay, I can put my text up here and it won't interfere with the area, that I'm going to put a couple more videos. I'll slap a logo here and a subscribe thing, and all these have animation and stuff for the last 20 seconds. And this is the size that the subscribe button comes in. These are the sizes of the next videos. So it's just kind of a guide. And then once I get everything lined up and set the way I want it, I just delete this from on top, right? And now my last 20 seconds is good to go. Okay, did that make sense for everybody? Right. So what I've done is, like I say, I created this and I exported it from my library. So I'm just going to give this to you guys as a libzip file, and you guys can go ahead and see if you can use such a thing in the manner in which I spoke. So this will download a libzip file in Camtasia 9. All you'll need to do is double click it and it will install it into your library, and you can use it however you like.
That's the way I